It's the NFL on EA Sports, where division rivals will clash in the NFC West. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Rams, and it's all up next.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we've been around for a minute, as the kids like to say. I called your games. There are guys who you played with back in your day who are now the veteran players in the league, and we got a couple of veterans here at quarterback. What a difference it makes for a team when they come in with a guy who knows what he's doing back at quarterback.
Oh, and it really does. And remember, Mike, the only way to gain experience is to gain experience. There's no magic formula. You got to be in the fire, make mistakes, make great plays, learning lessons. The more you see, the better you get. And no position is that more magnified than in the NFL at the quarterback position. So the fact that these guys have played so many games, so many seasons, they've seen so much, that's a huge advantage for each of these teams. Now the question is, in today's matchup, who comes out on top?
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. And leading them, Greg, the veteran out of West Virginia, it's Geno Smith.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from their opening whistle.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. The first carry for the Spartan, Kenneth Walker. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
On 1st down is Smith. And he is going to go down. They sack him to end the first quarter. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? We're back in Southern California in a moment. Throwing on 2nd down, Smith. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains so 3rd down is not so daunting.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. That's complete to lock it outright. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. He gains nothing. So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time. They're led by former #1 overall pick and Super Bowl champion with the Rams, Matthew Stafford.
Stafford was one of those guys, Mike, that I think through the first half of his career was probably the most underappreciated quarterback in the entire league. The talent was always undeniable. But when he was constantly discredited for was just the fact that he was on some really bad teams that were left to play really irrelevant football down the stretch. Immediately changed that narrative the second he joined a championship roster. Now, he's just trying to see if he can add some more hardware to that resume and solidify that legacy even further.
So no scoring as of yet. Nothing here at the break. As we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the coach. Jonathan, all yours.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our EA Sports halftime report. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Defenses control the first half, but when will we see some points? Hopefully soon, as this third quarter begins. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Kyron Williams and the Rams offense ready to get back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That's into the hands of the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
The motion man is Nakua. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd down and 3. They'll drop to throw. Throw right side, hauled in by Kupp. They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10. Throwing again is Stafford. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds. And he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab. A first down there on a gain of 12. 1st and 10 now from the 36. On the ground, Williams. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. but they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. So now, a big spot coming here. This to win the game. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. So here we go. Big spot for the rookie. This one he's got to have. And he has missed this one. No good. And this game, in all likelihood, is headed to overtime.
Man, that's just a tough one to swallow. You've got a chance to win the game right here at the end of regulation. But after that costly miss, they're going to see if they can pull this one out, but in overtime.
Here's 1st and 10. To throw, Smith. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out, and we are headed to overtime. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. This returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. Stafford now to throw on 1st down. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
That's to the left side and pulled in by Higbee. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They go play action with Stafford. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. This one intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, They force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now a first throw here in overtime. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. A second down throw for Smith. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. Working out of the gun, Smith. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. Throwing is Smith. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Flags come in. Looks like there was movement on the right side of the O-line.
Second down.
The tight end Fant in motion. On play action, Smith. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, Smith. He'll get this complete to Walker. The Seahawks sending out their punt team. And he's on for a big one here in overtime. Here comes Smith on the return. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. The Rams offense ready for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's the pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 22-yard line.
Out of the gun, Stafford. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Kyren Williams, the intended receiver there. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Rams 1st down. The Rams use their 3rd and final timeout. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. A shotgun snap to Stafford. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. He'll locate Kupp. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Third and long. From the gun, here's Stafford. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
So 4th down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt. Back deep is Jalen Darden. The Seahawks offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. The tight end Fant in motion. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the gun, it's Gino. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
From the gun on third down, Smith. He'll try and get there on the ground. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the shotgun, it's Smith. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there, and it'll be second down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
First down, Seahawks.
Pressure's on. Here's the veteran, Jason Myers. This one to win it in overtime. The Rams use their third and final timeout. Pressure's on. Here's the veteran, Jason Myers. This one he's got to have. That's long enough, and it's good! On target from long range. It took overtime, but they will walk off the field with the victory. So it's a win here for the Seahawks. They knew a field goal would do it,